Sarah, you're certainly on the record as being high on Chris Bassett. So where does the Mets rotation rank now in Major League Baseball in your eyes?
I think it has to be number 2. I'm still highest on the Brewers rotation. I pulled a stat for you guys. The best projected rotations by starting pitcher ERA per depth charts on Fangraphs, and you can see it's really high on the Giants, the pitchers they've put together, and the Brewers are third there. I am sort of expecting the Brewers to be number 1. I just think they have the absolute most depth. I think Adrian Hauser as a number 4 is a really, really good spot to be in. But if Carlos Carrasco has the season we were just talking about, this group could easily be number 1. And I do think these are the two teams that really come to mind for anybody when you're talking best rotations in baseball. The Mets and the Brewers, and then everybody else.
As usual, Sarah's pretty spot on, except I want to switch the two. I think the Mets are the best and the Brewers are number 2, mainly because I think, again, health is a thing, and the Mets rotation is definitely top heavy and older, but also reliability. The Mets pitchers are going to go deeper. I want to see the innings total on all these. I felt like the weighted Cy Young awards, I want my guy to go deeper into a game. I think if you're going to be the best, you have to continue to be the best deeper into games. And so when the game's on the line towards the end, I want my starters to be in there pushing. I want the DeGrom, Scherzer, Bassett to have the ball in the 7th, 8th inning, maybe even 9th inning. And I just don't see the Brewers pushing their guys like that. It might end up being numbers wise that they have a better ERA, but I think in big moments, you want your biggest players. And that to me is our starting rotation.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, Jerry. I mean, it takes me back to Burns. I think Wheeler threw 50 more innings than him last year. I thought he should have won the Cy Young. But I think when you bring Scherzer onto this staff, he's a guy that does go deep into games. I think that does add a dimension to this Mets staff that I would rank them just above the Brewers as well. But it could come down to it's pretty neck and neck. It could come down to somebody at the back end like a Carrasco or maybe even a McGill if somebody gets hurt. I think the chances are the Mets might be a little deeper there.